Welcome to Rayquaza01's DVD review, episode number 2. Today I will be reviewing Smallville, Season 8. Alright, Season 8. The description on the back of the box says, there's a new reporter at the Daily Planet, Clark Kent, who shares a workspace with Lois Lane. There's a new hero in Metropolis, too. No one knows who he is, but Jimmy Olsen was on the scene of one of the do-gooders' exploits, and he snapped a blurred photo of the hero in super speed action. A hero everybody now calls the Red-Blue Blur. Red-jacketed, blue-shirted Clark Kent draws closer to his Superman destiny in this exciting 22-episode, 6-disc Season 8 of Smallville. Another Kryptonian destiny also takes shape. Davis Bloom begins to realize he is Doomsday. His mission on Earth, kill Clark Kent. So many new events. Will Jimmy and Chloe's marriage last? With so many new faces, Tess Mercer, Saturn Girl Cosmic Boy among them, so many state-of-the-art effects, so don't miss a single thrill-packed moment. Metropolis wants to know, who is the Red-Blue Blur? Special features, the usual unaired themes. I don't need to go into detail about that. Commentaries on 2 key episodes. This DVD's runtime in total is well, I don't know the runtime, but there's one thing I must mention before I start into reviewing the episode. The casing started changing around here. You see this? It's not the folding casing. Disc 1, you have Clark Kent on there. Disc 2, with episodes 5 through 8, you have Allison Mack's character, Chloe Sullivan. Disc 3, you have Lois Lane on there. Disc 4, Jimmy Olsen. Disc 5, Tess Mercer and Davis Bloom. And Disc 6, Oliver Queen. Alright, so now the new casing is easier to use now. There is a booklet that tells you the cast of characters. Clark Kent, Tom Welling, Chloe Sullivan, Allison Mack. Same cast, except for Tess Mercer and Davis Bloom, who are played by Cassidy Freeman and Sam Whitworth. Tells you the episodes. So the DVD has the usual menu that has scenes from the season. And this is quite an action-packed season. Yes, Lana does return in this season, but only for 4 or 5 episodes. I think it's 5, I don't know. 4, maybe? Alright, so here's the features. The episodes. The features, the usual deleted scenes, nothing new there. And now you have the option of turning the recap on and off. Episode 1, Odyssey. It shows some scenes from earlier seasons. Like that's from Season 5, not from So basically recaps on the events of season 7.
If the DDS decided Chloe was a threat to national security...
Chloe being arrested by the DDS. And Jimmy proposing to her.
Chloe Sullivan, you're under arrest.
Jimmy, get Clark! I need you. But the world needs you more. Please, don't come after me. I'm leaving everything you have to say. Got your application right here.
Now, Lois, I forgot, she gives him the application in season 7. I forgot to mention that in my review, but...
You must save yourself, or your destiny will fall into the hands of another man. So the last few things have all disappeared. We leave now. You hold the future of the entire planet in your hands. I'm here to take it back. Let's go!
So after that season,
And now, the season premiere of Smallville.
so 4 weeks later, you are introduced to Tess Mercer, who says Lex has made her the CEO of Luthor Corp. She's played by Cassie Freeman. Oliver, Black Canary, and Aquaman attack the base.
What have you been doing all this time? Building snowmen?
What do you think you are? This site is off limits.
Tess Mercer. My access is...
Alright, so now to go into the cast of this season. They find Clark's jacket, but Clark is nowhere to be seen. And they're like, where are you, Clark? Clark ends up being in a Russian prison camp, work camp. Now for the cast. Tom Welling, his acting has really stepped up. Allison Mack, her acting's improved as well. Lois Lane, character, the actress who plays her, Erica Duran, continues the acting. Cassie Freeman plays a good character who's not evil. Sam Witwer plays the main villain of this season, Doomsday. Justin Hartley now becomes the main character, not just a minor character. Alright, so episode 1, Odyssey. Clark's at a work camp. And Chloe escapes the Black Creek facility. She was never arrested by the DDS. Oliver is controlled by them, and he kills Clark, shoots an arrow to his heart. Since he lost his powers, Clark dies. But Martian Manhunter, his friend with powers, takes him all the way up into the sun, and he heals. Kara was sent to the Phantom Zone at the end of the season. In this episode, it's Clark's first day at the Daily Planet. The season opener was very good. Clark saves Tess Mercer when a bus explodes. And Chloe meets Davis Bloom, someone working for the EMT. Chloe is now engaged to Jimmy. Betty is the one responsible for the bus explosion. So that's another good episode. Toxic, that was a good episode. Not as good as the season opener, but this explains Oliver being trapped on the island and how he met Tess. So, a good episode for Oliver's past, of how he and Tess know each other. Instinct. There's a Kryptonian woman named Maxima looking for an equal. Her target is Jimmy. She puts him under her spell, but every man she kisses dies, if they're mortal. Clark, she kind of puts Clark under her spell, but at the end she's put in a crystal, and she's stopped before she can kill anyone else. That was a good episode. Alright, so, on to Disc 2. Disc 1 contains episodes 1 through 4, with a very great season opener. Disc 2, episodes 5 through 8. Now, Disc 2 Alright, so Disc 2 has other episodes, next episodes of this season. Now, I'm not going to go into the detail about the special features of this disc, because it's just deleted scenes. Episode 5, Committed. Psychopath captures couples and puts them in electric chairs and tests them to see how much they love each other. Oliver and Chloe are captured. So, Lois and Clark pose as a couple and look for them. They end up getting captured too, but Lois convinces the psychopath. Clark stops the psychopath, but Lois convinces him by saying yes, she loves Clark. She tells her that she's a good liar. This is a great episode. 5 out of 5. 5.0 out of 5.0. Starting with this review, I'm going to rate the episodes of the season. Prey. Chloe is having a meteor group. And meeting, and one of the members gets killed or captured. Davis Bloom is first to arrive on the scene. At the ISIS Foundation where Lana used to run, Davis thinks the killer is himself. This is an overall great episode, 5.0 out of 5.0. Identity. There's commentary on this episode. Jimmy saw the blur in action in episode 6. So Jimmy has information that could reveal Clark's secrets. One of the strong points of this episode is when Clark asks Oliver for help. Oliver's not willing to, so he's willing to reluctantly, but he dresses up like a Blur to get Jimmy to take a picture and fool him and fool everyone. Overall, great episode. Now on to episode 8, Bloodline. In this episode, you find out Carol is surviving in the Phantom Zone. She leaves Smallville at the end of the episode, but Lois is going to move in with Clark. But Zod's wife possesses her, and she says, "Where is my son?" Great episode. It's great to see Tara guest star in this episode again, or Laura Vandervoort. The portal is opened, which Clark and Lois goes through, but Clark stays behind to protect Tara from the Phantom Zone. It's nice to see him return to the Phantom Zone again, so overall, great episode. Now, Disc 2 has all great episodes. That episode would get a 5.0 out of 5.0. Alright, Disc 3, episodes 9 through 11. Alright. Resume playback from last scene. Now then, episodes 9 through 11. There's only 3 episodes on this disc. Abyss. Chloe is being taken over by Brainiac, is forgetting things, even who her fiancé is. It's mentioned in this episode that Brainiac is taking over her mind. So, Clark rebuilds the fortress which collapsed in the season finale of season 7. And the fortress goes dark. Clark can't talk to Jor-El anymore. That episode gets a 5.0 out of 5.0. Bride. This is the episode where Lana returns. At their wedding, Doomsday attacks and captures Chloe. Lois and Clark are about to kiss, but then Lana comes in. So, this is a good episode, a 4.5, merely because they brought back Lana in a way that was kind of rushed. Not rushed, but it was So, Legion. The aftermath of the attack at the wedding. Persuader, a beast that, once Clark Dead attacks him, the Legion saves him, and they tell him they're from the future. No other choice. And Davis freezes himself in the fortress. Clark gets the Legion ring at the end of the episode. Overall, the episode's very good. Lana plays a small part in this episode, 5.0. So next time, on part 2 of this review, I will be reviewing discs 4, 5, and 6.